According to the study, people over the age of 70 years were found to live 22% longer lives if they had a network of true friends. Fake friends tell you pretty lies. True friends tell you the ugly truth. Be strong enough to walk away from what isn't best for you, and be patient enough to wait for the blessings you deserve. When your mind is weak, a situation is a problem. When your mind is balanced, a situation is challenging, but when your mind is strong, a situation becomes an opportunity. Two fundamentals of a cool life. Walk like you are a king, or walk like you don't care who is the king. It's never too late to start over. If you weren't happy with yesterday, try something different today. Don't stay stuck. Do better. You can never win playing dirty. Karma is real. You reap what you sow. What goes around comes back around. When someone lies to you, it's because they don't respect you enough to be honest, and they think you're too stupid to not know the difference. Everything is temporary: emotions, thoughts, people, and scenery. Do not become attached. Just flow with it. Don't feel low when someone doubts your caliber. Just be proud of yourself, because people always doubt the gold for its purity, not the iron. Money is the worst discovery of human life, but it is the most trusted material to test human nature. The tiny seed knew that in order to grow, it needed to be dropped in dirt, covered in darkness, and struggled to reach the light. Relationships end too soon because people stop putting in the same effort to keep you as they did to win you. We are more likely to trust those who genuinely express their weaknesses or vulnerabilities. Psychology says it takes a second to make a mistake, but a lifetime to try and forget it was your past. Humans are biologically wired to become attached to what's familiar, which is why we hold on to things even if they are bad for us. Research shows that staring at fire improves brain functions such as memory and problem-solving in early humans. Success is a tasty dish. Patience, intelligence, knowledge, and experience are its ingredients, but hard work is that little salt that makes it delicious. Psychology says Sunday's gap is very necessary in a relationship, so both partners can realize and appreciate the value of each other's presence. People think being alone makes you lonely, but that's not true. It's being surrounded by the wrong people that is the loneliest thing in the world. Interacting with women, especially women they find extremely attractive, makes men stupid. Couples who spend more money on their wedding have higher divorce rates, a study found. While missing someone who is also missing you can be sweetly painful, it can also be a gradual death. Lack of sleep and irregular sleeping patterns can lead to premature death. Your emotions can also affect your physical body. Jealousy has been known to cause stomach aches, and stress can cause headaches. Couples who live together before engagement have higher divorce rates than those who wait. Distance doesn't matter when the roots of your relationship are strong enough. There is a type of music called binaural beats that can make you high and trigger special dreams. The smell of oranges relieves stress. Smelling an orange or eating one can reduce stress by 70%. Strong people stand up for themselves. Stronger people stand up for others. Even the greatest was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take that first step. Ignore the jealous and hateful comments. Although it's hard to do, ignoring comments from jealous people tells them you are not going to validate their feelings. Holding a grudge or angry feelings of any sort can negatively affect your sleeping. Addressing people by their names establishes trust. Research shows that long-term couples with deep, strong connections can successfully soothe each other in stressful situations, or when one of them experiences pain simply by holding hands. When people walk out of your life, let them. You might miss them, but remember that you are not the one that gave up. Higher facial similarity in couples is associated with higher marital satisfaction and happiness. A good relationship is when someone accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. You will be toxic to everyone who tries to love you until you hear and feel yourself first. According to recent studies, people who fuss over small errors or strongly react to small problems are usually lonely and unloved. Studies show that attractive women who wear makeup are perceived as more aggressive by other women. 3 things you cannot recover in life: the moment after it's missed, the word after it's said, and the time after it's wasted. A study found that when people were asked by a stranger if they would sleep with them, 75% of men said yes, and every single woman said no. When a woman no longer gets frustrated and upset with you, you can almost guarantee that she doesn't care anymore. Men may feel the effects of a virus more than women because high levels of testosterone can suppress their immune system. A good relationship is with someone who knows all your insecurities and imperfections, but still loves you for who you are. Lying requires a lot of mental effort. A person who is lying has to keep in mind at the same time the lie that he has to say and the truth to hide. As a result, he uses simple sentences and finds it more difficult to cope with mental tasks. Kissing someone gives you a strange feeling and sets off fireworks in your body and mind. Normalize marrying a man who isn't financially stable. You can grow together. Don't put pressure on men. When a woman's body becomes hungry for sex, 4 signs appear in a woman. She will bite her lips. She might touch you more often than normal. She will start blushing. She will add sway to her thighs. Hypersomnia is a condition where a person can sleep for 12 to 15 hours but still wake up feeling tired. People think a soulmate is your perfect fit, and that's what everyone wants. But a true soulmate is a mirror, the person who shows you everything that is holding you back, the person who brings you to your own attention so you can change your life. Many people think love is full of joy, smiles, and romance, but the actual truth is, love is full of hurt, pain, and cries. When someone loses their love for you, they will first change their attitude and change their tone. Interesting psychological facts about love, and dark psychology facts about human behavior. People at the same level of attractiveness are more likely to end up together. Hugs that last over 20 seconds release the chemical oxytocin, which makes you trust that person more. The simple act of looking at a picture of a loved one can help relieve pain. Studies have shown that happier people who are enjoyable to be around are harder to break up with and tend to stay in relationships longer. People would rather change the truth than change their views about people. When a man finds a woman attractive, he may flex his muscles and adapt postures that make him appear taller and stronger. Studies have shown that relationships are most likely to end within 3 to 5 months from the day they begin. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. Women's tears have been biologically proven to reduce arousal and lower testosterone levels in men. Expressing gratitude towards people you love causes an immediate spike in your happiness. When two lovers gaze into each other's eyes, their heart rates synchronize. Parents who view failure as a negative event tend to have kids who are more likely to believe an intelligence is fixed and cannot be increased. Men with deeper voices appear more attractive to women, and women with higher-pitched voices are more attractive to men. Thinking of love influences creativity, and thinking of sex influences concrete thinking. Women tend to be more attracted to men with prominent cheekbones and a strong jawline, as this is linked to high testosterone levels. Holding hands with someone you love can relieve physical pain, stress, and fear. People find symmetrical faces more attractive, as this is an indication of good health. People who often help others are likely to be happier often and less likely to get depressed as and when they get older. Men suffering from sleep deprivation are more likely to assume that a woman wants to sleep with them. Couples who are too similar to each other are not likely to last. Research has shown that emotionally intense experiences, such as a breakup, divorce, or the loss of a loved one, can contribute to real physical pain in a person's heart. This is an actual condition known as broken heart syndrome. Kind people are seen as more attractive by the opposite gender. Children who grow up in a stressful environment with strict parents are more likely to develop the habit of overthinking as adults. According to studies, women are more attracted to men wearing red than other colors. A relationship should last more than 4 months to be a true love story. The more you ignore the one you like, the more you will fall for them. People are more honest when physically tired. This is why most people confess things during late-night conversations. Women remember men with a deep voice rather than a high-pitched voice. People who are in love have chemical similarities with people with OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder. Dilated pupils show your attraction to someone and make you more attractive. People prefer symmetrical faces in their partners because it is unconsciously believed that they have better genetics. Men are more attracted to women who possess a bone structure that resembles that of their mother. When you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better, looking better, and even start attracting better. Friendship that started in the period between 16 and 28 years of age is more likely to be robust and long-lasting. It is said if you dance before leaving the house in the morning, you are likely to walk out in the real world with an optimistic perspective. First 3 seconds you wake up, you will not remember anything. A study shows that living in a place with high water visibility is significantly linked to lower levels of psychological distress. Your pupil expands up to 45% when you look at someone you love. Waking up in the middle of the night for no apparent reason may indicate that someone is dreaming about you. When someone misses you, 80% of the time they are likely to appear in your dream. People tend to prefer the music of artists whose public personalities are similar to their own. Sleeping directly after studying, you will remember what you have learned better. Sleeping on your left side has the most health benefits as it aids digestion, boosts brain health, and reduces snoring. Whenever a person seems to be hiding something while talking to you, don't ask them repeatedly. Instead, Just make a prolonged eye contact, which will make them uncomfortable and guilty to lie to you, and you will know the truth. Looking into each other's eyes can make strangers fall in love. Studies say that individuals who could instinctively use sarcasm to tackle a frivolous question have a healthy mind. In a group setting, people tend to look at the person they feel the closest to when the group laughs. All women want a lot of sex with the man whom they love. Men want to have a lot of sex with a lot of different women. Waking up just 1 hour earlier could reduce a person's risk of major depression by 23%. Lonely people are likely to take long, hot baths to replace their lack of social circle and emotions. When you are ignored by someone you strongly care about, the reaction in your brain is similar to physical pain. People tend to value emotional intelligence over intelligence in a potential partner. A human head is known to be conscious for about 20 seconds after being beheaded. Individuals who exercise at least 1 to 2 times per week are less likely to suffer depression or anxiety. Those who worry and overthink tend to have higher verbal intelligence, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. People are naturally happier when they are kept busy. Firstborn children are often described as bossy or responsible, while lastborn children are sometimes described as irresponsible and impulsive. You can die from fear because the body releases a big amount of adrenaline, which can be toxic in high amounts. Girls who mature early are likely to be delinquent and emotionally aggressive as they get older. When talking to a girl, use her name frequently, which will make her like you more. Women are great problem solvers when they are low. They just need to speak it out to someone who can listen seriously and be there for them. People who masturbate daily have a higher chance of fatigue, weakness, early ejaculation. May also inhibit sexual activities with your partner, injury to the penis, vision changes, lower back pain, testicular pain, and hair loss. An attractive face is preferred over an attractive body for long-term relationships. Women like to think more about what they love the entire day. Hugging a woman for 20 seconds improves her self-confidence and happiness. The reason we feel confident to sing in the shower is partly that the shower reverb boosts the voice, adds more bass, and sounds more powerful, thus boosting the singer's confidence to sing. Most people don't really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. 98% of boys are attracted to girls who can make them laugh. When it comes to relationships, 85% of people want perfection. They want effort. Always remember, no matter how useless you feel, you are someone's reason to smile. The most confusing feeling is when your mind hates someone, but your heart loves the same person, and you don't know what to do. Faith is not about asking God to stop the storm. Faith is about trusting God to help you through the storm. The most painful goodbyes are the ones that are left unsaid and never explained. Either they like you or they don't. Never try to convince somebody of your worth. If a person doesn't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. Respect yourself and be with people who truly value you. Sometimes, the more you know about someone, the more you lose interest in them. Sometimes, giving up is the only option you have because you can't beg someone to treat you the way you treat them. Not every person deserves your explanation. Sometimes it's okay to be silent and let them assume that you are wrong. The saddest part in life is saying goodbye to someone you wish to spend a lifetime with. When you truly love someone, it becomes very difficult to leave them. If a guy is in love with you, he'll begin to open up to you about things that are deep and hard to talk about. No one notices your tears, sadness, or pain, but they all notice your mistakes. The worst feeling is when you don't want to give up on someone, but you know you have to. The hardest thing I've learned from life is how to keep quiet, even when I have millions of words to say. One of the hardest decisions you'll ever face in life is choosing whether to walk away or try harder. Just because someone desires you doesn't mean that they value you. Don't be addicted to someone. It's very hard to forget when they leave. When a girl says what, it's not because she didn't hear you. She's just giving you a chance to change what you said. Real depression is when you act like you stopped loving the person you love. Listen carefully to how a person speaks about other people to you. This is exactly how they will speak about you to other people. Women often find themselves more attracted to someone with the ability to make them laugh. No matter how carefully you choose your words, they will always end up being twisted by others. People get mad at you when they can't use you. Telling a woman to relax when she's obviously upset will only annoy and cause her to become angrier. When you are no longer friends with someone, respect the secrets they shared with you. It's called integrity. Opposites attract is a myth. We are generally attracted to people with the same understanding of the world as us. You can't heal a person who keeps using their pain as an excuse to hurt you. Romance in the workplace is more likely to turn into marriage than meeting in bars or at friends' houses. People start missing you the most when they realize they can't replace you. Love often starts with a feeling, but it endures as a choice to stay. Sometimes in life, we just need someone who will be there for us, someone who will listen, someone who will understand. You are easily attracted to a person you have no chance with. Sometimes the ones who don't talk to you are the ones who really want you. If you don't clear your misunderstanding in time, they become the reason for distance forever. Girls fall in love with the person who avoids them the most. Everything in life is temporary, so if things are going well, enjoy it because it won't last forever. And if things are going bad, don't worry. It can't last forever either. No matter how good you are, if you are in the wrong place, you are worthless. Everything will happen for you all of a sudden, and you'll be thankful you didn't give up. Blessings are coming. Believe that. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. It sucks when the only person who makes you feel better is also the reason where you are in pain. Without effort and willingness to experience pain and anxiety, nobody grows. In fact, nobody achieves anything worth achieving. Look at the face before making a friend with someone. It's like looking at the cloth itself before buying the clothes. To give out someone else's secret is a betrayal. To give out yours is stupidity. I don't feel it's necessary to know exactly what I am, my main interest in life and work, is to become someone else that you are not in the beginning. With the right person, you don't have to work so hard to be happy. It just happens. Be thankful for your blessings and never doubt your struggles. Don't ask why it happened. Just be thankful for the strength it gave you. God is opening the window of heaven and pouring out blessings for you. Once you fall in love, there is no going back to just friends. Sometimes you have to let go of the picture of what you thought life would be like and learn to find joy in the story you are actually living. She will come back into your life after she gets disappointed by people she thought were better than you. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. A man who stays silent after being disrespectful is scary. You can only win when your mind is stronger than your heart. The achievement of one goal should be the starting point of another.